Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger. Last time on Basement 193, I managed to walk through some rocks and destroy them. I've spent a bit of time coming up with a number of possible alternative hypotheses to explain the behavior, and it could be something that's specific to that level. It could be a general game mechanic. I have a lot of possible speculations, but with just the one data point, I don't have enough information to figure it out. But while we're here on Basement 193, and I would like to get to that tablet over there, and I don't seem to have a way to do so, I just want to experiment with pushing against every wall at least once in 3 different wand states. Me with my wand empty, like it is now, with the wand having a floor tile in it. So let's pick up a floor tile and try pushing against every wall. And then also with my wand in the with the basement stairs picked up. So I'm going to test this out really quick. It also, the one thing I do know is the sound that it made when I walked through the rock was the same sound as the sound when the pressure plates triggered and things fell into a hole in the void. And so maybe it's only after things, fall in holes or something, that rocks become destroyable, or I don't know. I have a lot of different hypotheses, and I just don't have enough data to test it, but now there are many more things that I'm going to test. Also, I feel like now this game is like a true, it's not quite a Metroidvania, but it's kind of like a true Metroidvania because I'm pressing against every wall looking for invisible hidden passages, which is just kind of classic in that genre. Okay, but in any case, I did not detect anything here on this floor, so I'm still not sure what to do. Is this where I start learning about my shadow who starts following me? If so, it is the case that I want to... An experiment that I'm not sure I've ever run is when I have little shadow followers chasing me to see what happens if one of them touches the exit, but I don't. So that is something I am curious about testing, if possible. And yes, this is where the shadows begin. So I think at this point, the only statues we will see are dark idols. Everything feels more sinister. I have hit points, and I'm not sure if that's going to change the shadow behavior. It doesn't seem like it. They only walk when I walk. They follow me like a snake that gets longer as I step over more of those triangle thingies. And here is another staircase that is 2 spaces below a dark idol, and here we just go from 199 to 200 quite normally. There is a memory fragment where I am standing, so I will want to get that. Okay, so already this is kind of a new puzzle. So I'm going to have 1 shadow follower. 1 shadow follower is not too big of a deal or bad of a problem. It just means that I can't immediately reverse course. And I do have the area surrounding the chest where I can go in a loop to kind of like turn around. But if I want to be able to pick up... Yeah, if I want to be able to pick up the shard where I'm standing, it means that to the left of the shadow origin square just above me, I'm going to need to like place a block there. And so what block am I going to get from where? I guess I have time to pick them up and put them down and put things in different places. So I'm pretty sure I'm just okay. So there's the thing I want to pick up. I can push this out of the way. It's teaching me that they don't move when I don't move. And so I think I probably don't need the tile that's in front of me right now. So let's pick it up. While I'm here, I might as well grab a locust idol. Let's put this down. Now I want to go pick up the memory shard fragment thingy. I'm now holding a piece of flooring, which will enable me to get to the exit. there's a second shadow thingy because whenever we all step off the tile, it starts following me again. And so I've picked up another one. And so I think I might be up to like 5 or something. And when I get up to 6, I can do something with them. Yeah, I'm up to 5 and I need 6. So if we get one more, we can unlock another memory. And it appears that I'm standing on another one. Okay, great. So I'm going to have a shadow follower. And it seems like I mostly just need to go in a circle around the larva. And there will be many cases where I can use my wand to create tempos if the larva is going to be a problem. I need to remember that if I run into a larva, I die. If my shadow follower runs into a larva, I die. And so that makes things a little bit more complicated. Okay. So I have one shadow follower. Sure, no problem. I have time to get past the larva and go pick up a thingy, but then I'm going to have 2 shadow followers and things are going to start getting ugly. So is this the tile I want to pick up? It might not be. I feel like I might want more space and availability here. Well, so long as I'm not holding anything, I can just make this tempo move to get past the next guy, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So sure, I'll pick this one up and walk past. Put it down over here. Pick this up. Great. Put it back down because I need to move forward because I can't reverse course. Gain a second shadow follower, which makes everything feel more fraught. Do some tempo moves here. Wonder if I've already made a horrible mistake. Do I have time to get by now? I think I do. Yes. And then I can tempo move here. And now I can walk by this larva. And then I can walk in circles here if I need to in order to start creating some more tempos and things. But actually, yeah, I think I will need to do that. So now we're kind of going in sync with them, which I don't want because I want after they go down for me to come by there. Yeah, so if I go right toward the exit now, it's going to take them 1 to go south, 2 to turn around, 3 to go up. And by the 4th one, I'll already be at the exit. Nope, I was wrong. Crap. Okay, I did not have enough time there. And it seems to be the case that once per level I can use the cheese, so let's use the cheese. Alright, no justice is foisted upon me, and I'm back in the game. So let us basically repeat what we have done. And so I need to time this right. So if I go down, now we have the most time to walk by. Right? Yeah. Okay. Then I can do tempos here. And I'm currently holding a shard-a-madoodle, a piece of flooring. Oh, and you know what I want to do? I want to pin one of these guys if I can, which I think I can. If I do this, that guy's stuck. And so now I only have 1 larva to get past, and plenty of space to do so. So if I do this, now I have time to walk to the exit. Is that true? I have to walk just 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. 1 he'll go south, 2 he'll turn around, 3 he'll go up, and the 4th step I'll already be in the exit. So this will work. Great. I rescued a shard, which means I can now go into memories and unlock another memory, which we haven't done in a long time. And it looks like Lily jumping off a swing on a date. 6/7/95. They're not using a good date format, so I don't know if that's June 7th or July 6th. And it almost looks like, I think I'm reading too much into it, but just like looking at the clouds in the sky to the upper left of her hand, it almost looks like a dog face facing to the left or something in the clouds. But it definitely feels like she's getting older as the progression goes through each one of these pictures, and this one at least has some numbers, so that does suggest to me that perhaps some of these memory photos will eventually contain some valuable meta-knowledge information that the player needs in order to do something in this game. What is this game? If I do the obvious thing and just go over here and push the statue out of the way, once I step down here, the glass will have already broken and my shadow follower behind me will fall in the void, and if the shadow follower dies, I die. So that's no good skis. So I do need something holding down the pressure plate. It's either going to be the statue or the shadow follower. I don't immediately see a way to get the statue there that doesn't block my way to the exit, so presumably it's going to be the shadow follower. And if it's the shadow follower, I could always pick up the shadow follower tile, put it down elsewhere, build the path I need, and then go walk over to it, and I'm pretty sure that will work. So the idea is pick up a tile here, repair this flooring, pick up the shadow tile, drop it off somewhere else, pick up an extra tile from down here, repair this flooring, push the statue down and repair the rest of the flooring, and then go get the shadow tile. That seems like it's going to work. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring this along. So repair this. Put this off to the side. Repair this. What else can I repair with what? Actually, I could just bring this along with me, and this will be fine. Because I can push you out of the way, and then I could just put that down there, and then create a shadow follower, and get to the exit. Great. Alright, this time I have a limited number of uses of my magic rod. I can pick up, put down, pick up, put down, pick up, put down, pick up, put down. So I can move 4 tiles, and then the mustaches will take over and things will be bad. So there's 2 possible strategies. No, I was going to say I could possibly push the mustache statues off into the void, but the 3x2 at the bottom does not appear to be pushable from any direction, so I don't think I can do that. So I think I just have to work within the constraints. There are 2 pressure plates that must simultaneously be held. So in order to simultaneously hold both, the Dark Idol statue to the right here could hold one of them. I can use my mouse cursor. But something else needs to hold the other. Obviously, it could be a shadow follower. But the problem is I don't have good loops to get the shadow follower. Can I do some repair work on the flooring? And the answer is probably yes, but I have a very finite number of moves that I can do. So imagine I pick up shadow follower, put it down off to the side. Pick up some piece of flooring, I'm not sure. And repair this bit of glass after I step over it. I can't do that yet because there's a hole here right now. Ugh. Pick up shadow follower, put it to the side. Pick up a piece of flooring, replace it where the shadow follower was. Pick up another piece of flooring, replace the broken glass. Then I've only got 1 pick up and put down left. I could walk around and push the statue, so it's covering one of them. I could walk back around, gain a shadow follower. Oh, then I'm like in a dead end because the statue's going to be here. And it seems like I need 2 shadow followers in order to be 2 steps away and get to the exit here. But everything up until then seemed good. So once again, it was pick up, put down, pick up probably this, put it here, pick up... I don't have a good piece to replace over here. I don't have to repair this piece of glass. Okay. Move this here. Move this back here. Simply walk across the glass. Push this out of the way. Pick up a piece over here and repair it over here. So that's 3 pick up and put down so far. But now I need to get 2 shadow followers somehow. An easy way to be able to get 2 shadow followers is if I had a closed loop of all solid floor tiles that the shadow summoner thing was a part of, and then I could just walk 2 loops of it and get 2 shadow followers at the end. The problem is the way that I'm making things. This part's going to be cut off, and this part's going to be cut off because this is already here, and so there are no closed loops. Is there any way with only like 1 other move that I can close a loop? Alternative, I only need 1 shadow follower if I could move the pressure plate from here to here, for example, which I don't think I can do. Can I move the exit? Can I move the exit? I might be able to move the exit. The exit's definitely pick-upable here at the start. And since I am moving some other random tile anyway to fill in a piece of glass, what if the tile that I moved were this one, and I filled it in with the exit tile? So, move shadow follower out of the way. Or this one. This one's good. So move shadow tile out of the way. Walk around, pick up this tile. Drop it over here. Now I can't pick up the exit anymore because I had to pick it up from this direction. Other than that, that was really good. What if I had put the exit... Sorry, what if I put the shadow tile here, and in the act of creating the shadow, I could also turn around and eventually put the exit in front of me? That has real promise. Okay, so shadow tile up here. Create a hole here and replace that. Walk across the glass, push this thing, pick up this piece of floor that it was on to create this. That's 3. And then pick up any piece of flooring as a 4th one. No, pick up the exit. I have to pick up the exit. When did I pick up the exit? I never picked up the exit because I need to move it. I have to pick up the exit before I push the statue. Is that possible? So, shadow tile here. It'd be so much easier if there were undo, or if I weren't going to die if I try and fail. But I guess that's kind of the challenge of the game. Alright. Shadow tile here. Pick up this bit of floor. Move it there. Can I pick up the exit now? No, once I pick up this bit of floor, I can't pick up the exit anymore. Can I pick up and put down the exit twice? Maybe. So suppose it's shadow tile here. Put the exit here as a temporary way to bridge across. So that's two things I've picked up and put down. I still haven't created the hole here. And now I can't pick that up to create that hole because I just moved the exit tile, and normally I would pick it up from there. That doesn't work either. New idea. What if I don't use the statue at all? Push the statue two things to the right. Pick up one of these middle tiles. Put it down here. Now I have created a closed loop. I can walk it as many times as I want. And eventually I will have created a long enough snake that before I catch up to my tail, my shadow followers will have solved the puzzle for me. Like, that has to work, right? I'm pretty sure that has to work, so let's try it out. So, I am picking up a single thingy. I'm doing this. And now I'm just going to create a lot of followers. So currently I have 1. Now I have 2. Now I have 3. Everyone loves a good old-fashioned degenerate solution. And this one seems to be great. One more loop should do it, I believe. And look at that. Oops. One more loop should do it, I believe. Alright, I almost caught up with my followers, but it's fine. We did it. Okay, great. Right. This one... This one... If I just push the statue off, it certainly feels like I have enough blocks to build all the way out to the pressure plate and go grab it. And then to be able to move things around with the shadow follower and just step on it once. So this one seems really easy, and so I'm not even going to do much planning. I feel reasonably confident. That I can do a thing. Come on, brain, do the thing. There we go. I wanted to pick up this piece, which I think I'm gonna need. And then I just want to drop off the shadow tile somewhere out of the way for now, because with 6 pieces, I have plenty of pieces to build floors and change directions, as I am doing here. And having brought the pressure plate back a bit, let's put the shadow follower somewhere within reach, but currently out of the way. Let's build our way over to the exit next. Carefully, gently. Alright, here's my exit. And I would just need 1 shadow follower behind me in order to get to this particular exit, and I can totally do that. Great. Okay. And yeah, I kind of vaguely remember this one. I will need both pressure plates held, which means I probably am going to have 2 followers with me. If I simply walk down here, I'll have 2 followers with me. I cannot pick up the exit from there. Is there a way I could pick up the exit? Suppose when I'm walking here, say, I pick up this bit of flooring and then put it down in front of me here. Then I could pick up the exit. I've got 2 guys behind me, but there's enough room for me to walk back. and put the exit down, suppose, here. And then if I step here, 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 I think I will either have 3 followers with me, or I'll be able to get the 3rd follower just by doing another loop like that. So I'm pretty sure this is another one that's going to solve itself pretty easily. So let's just execute that plan. I pick this up. There's a void fragment over there underneath this guy, a memory shard thingy that I only just noticed. How could I ever get that? Do I want to think about that right now? There's no way to avoid followers at the start. So I would always have followers and need to build myself a continual bridge over there. I might experiment with that for a brief moment. I think it is possible, actually. So I guess now would be that moment. Oh gosh, do I want to do this? I have a path to victory, but now I want a path to bonus. Let's try to plan. Suppose I put down the exit here. Then I will be able to walk a loop and pick up a floor down here, and put another one here, and walk another loop and pick up a floor down here, and put a floor to the right, and just start building to the right, to the right, to the right. It feels like that is going to work. So let's try it. Put down a floor here. And I don't know that I have to walk this far out of the way, but I will. Pick up another one of these. I want to pick up that floor to the south because it doesn't seem like it's doing me any good that far to the south. And then I would also like to pick up this one because it's farther to the south than I would like it. And then I can place something here. And then there are 2 more to the south of me that I could pick up. That is one of them. And the other one is also gettable thusly. And now I could start picking up some tiles to the left edge behind me and replace them eventually. Yeah, this all seems doable. Just be very careful. Hello, exit. You're going on a wild adventure. I need to also pick up this tile and be very careful which place I step. Now I can push off the statue, pick up the memory shard, and it's an extra tile right now, so I'll just take it as an advantage. Pick up the exit that needs to come with me. Oh boy, I almost just screwed up. Put it back down over here. Grab one of these. Put it back down over here. Grab one of these. Put it back down over here. And now I think I can just go grab the exit and solve the rest of the puzzle. Grabbing the exit is not as trivial as I was hoping, but I see the way to do it now. It is here. And then I was pretty sure I could solve the puzzle from here just by doing this. And there's another follower. So now I get there, and I rescued another memory shard. Nice. Okay. These 4 statues are each sitting on glass. I just need to push each statue on top of its corresponding pressure plate. Here, 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 and here to get to the exits. There are a couple of snakes who want to harass me in the meantime, as well as harass my potential shadow followers. And so I always want to preserve the ability to take a tempo move when possible. I don't think there's any order dependency here that I can see. But as I get longer and longer, things are going to become more and more difficult. But the snakes are on a very long cycle. It's like 8 tiles across or something. So suppose I did like this one first and this one second. Then I'll have 2 followers. So long as I'm carrying a piece of flooring, I can use tempos just by picking up and putting down things with my magic wand over here for this guy to get into the right spot, kind of out of the way. Oh, but I'm going to have 2 followers and then I need to get south of this again. And these snakes are out of sync. I could just do this next, I think. I feel like this should be straightforward. And I think I do want something attached to my magic wand for tempos, so we're going to grab this tile. Then we're going to let that snake go out of the way, get our first follower and do this. Oh, I forgot that those are on glass, which means that I have to come back a different way. Okay, that does complicate things. We're going to take tempos to make sure I have as much time as possible, and we're going to make sure I've picked up a thing. I have something attached to my magic wand. So now I can push this statue, go up here, I have 2 followers, and now I can take as many tempos as I need again. And the way I see it right now, I can do this. Pick this up so that I'll have another tempo available in a moment. Get this. I'm going to get another follower. So I've got 3 followers behind me, but now I can tempo over here again. And so surely there is a time, like now, that I can go walk behind the snake and get closer to my final destination. And then just sit here and take tempo moves again. And I don't know that I actually need this many moves, but let's just wait until just after the snake has left to make sure we will have plenty of time. And now I don't expect to ever need any more tempos, so it's okay that my wand is empty. So push this, the exit's open. Just head to the exit, and we have done it. Yes! Feeling good about myself. I've solved a lot of puzzles without taking any deaths or spending any locust idols. I did not expect things to be as... easy is the wrong word. Non-difficult? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Okay, there is a mouth monster. I remember that shadows block mouth monsters' line of sight, which means I'm going to move to the right, and when I move to the right a second time, the mouth monster will quit chasing me. So he is going to be standing where I am now. I'm going to be over here with the shadow follower. Obviously I can pick this up, turn down here, put it back down, and we can start walking this way. I've got 1 follower with me. If I wanted to kill the mouth monster, which I expect I do, I probably might need to pick up that piece of flooring while I'm there. I could simply walk in this loop, and he'll eventually fall down here when he sees me to the south. Oh, but I need... Well, yeah, I could walk in that loop, put another tile here, and then just be able to walk the same loop again and have 2 shadow followers and get to the exit. That seems extremely straightforward. I see no problems with it. Let us simply do it. So I'm just going to pick this up. You're going to die. I'm going to create a loop. And now with 2 shadow followers, I have a sufficient number of shadow followers. There are no memory fragments to pick up on this thing. I will be able to get to the exit holding down both pressure plates, so I am done. Oh, baby. I might be on a roll. that feels like good progress for today. I don't want to jinx it by trying to go any further. So I'm going to say, I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and perhaps next time, can't tell if it's going to be 1 or 2 episodes from now, but at the rate of progress that we're making, I think we might get to basement 222 with hit points and see if that is the thing that we were missing, something that we had given away before that we needed in order to move forward. I don't know. Look forward to it. Have a great day, everybody.